Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3.
Totti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Pelé. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stojkovic. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hasebe is the team's great visionary. Valencia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hasebe. This is a promising build-up. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Hasebe. Passes short and sharp. Little pass back. That's Busquets. Pedri. Looking for the run. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Isco. And it's Stojkovic. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. It's Hasebe. Busquets. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into a good position. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Isco. Stojkovic. Gattuso. Totti. Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. For Xavi. And it's Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Hasebe. And it's Pedri. Busquets. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Pedri. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Xavi. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Bellingham. He has a look up. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Now it's Pele. That's going wide left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Isco. He's played it back. Busquets. Nice sequence of passes, this. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got away. Drills one in.
Well played and well cleared.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pele makes a dash for it. Valencia can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Busquets. Xavi. That's Busquets.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that's a little loose. He's chosen to go back. Passing nice and neat. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Totti. Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's chance, surely! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. And that's played in low. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Pele. Belling. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Le numéro 7, Totti. Le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 4, Vieira. Le numéro 10, le
Busquets.
numéro 21.
Pedri. Hasebe. And it's Hasebe. That's a good ball out wide. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Stojkovic. That's Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hasebe. Swung over.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hasebe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. That is good strength. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Ronaldinho.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Over to the right flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Isco is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Pelé, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Ronaldinho! He's done very well to get to that.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Stojkovic, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Busquets, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hasebe knocks it out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's Neymar! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just...
And it's been given away. He has found a way through. Oh, he's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Valencia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what... And it's Neymar. Real chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, they could break here. Pirlo providing an outlet on that flank. Pirlo. Big chance! Nearly, but not quite. Brzezinski.
Valencia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Ronaldinho. For Hasebe. Busquets. Brzezinski. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Baresi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. Chance! Luis Suarez! He just has something! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And yes, it's him again. Morocco visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Xavi. Some really good ball movement. Played out wide. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Brzezinski. And it's Hasebe. Hasebe. Ball played for Rijkaard. Brzezinski. Passes short and sharp. That's Busquets. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. And now the breakaway. Cruyff. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
Valencia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Pelé in. He gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Played out wide. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And it's Hasebe. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Stojkovic. Xavi. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Brzezinski. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Stojkovic. Neymar. Cruyff going forward. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And this is Neymar. He might be in here. Shot at goal! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Morocco are having a ball here. Pedri. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And here's Xavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Stojkovic. And it's Pedri. Busquets. It's Hasebe. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Stojkovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Neymar. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Baresi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. They get a throw in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, Rosicky. El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por...
Well, that's been one straight back.
19,
Busquets.
El dorsal 4.
And it's Xavi. Gives it back. He's played it back. Pele. And the pass is intercepted.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Busquets. And there goes the final whistle. Valencia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's Pedri. Hasebe. Busquets. And it's Pedri. Played out to the left flank. For Hasebe. Neymar. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valencia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Busquets. Messi. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Suarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's delightful. Looking for the far... Impressive jump! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Pedri. Isco. Lovely pass, but shoots! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Hullet. Hullet. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Looking for the run. Pedri. That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal makes a dash for it. Busquets. And it's Stojkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isco, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Xavi. It's a pretty loose pass. Busquets for Xavi. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 5 minutes till the break. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Isco. Xavi. Stojkovic. Xavi. Rijkaard.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone.
And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Valencia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Pedri. Hasebe. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Hasebe. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Yaya Toure. Xavi. Pedri. Hasebe, the man synonymous with solidity. It's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's gone searching crossfield. He can run onto that. A heavy challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Messi having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's on it. Can he get away? Pedri. Hasebe. Pedri, who can single-handedly make a difference. Stojkovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Busquets. Lovely feet. And it's Hullet. And here's Yamal.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. That's Busquets. Neymar. Marcelo picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So again we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Delivered low. And Yaya Toure! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ups for safety. Stojkovic. Rijkaard. And it's Hasebe. Here's Cannavaro. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Schneider. Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Hasebe chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard makes a move down the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Valencia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi. Rijkaard. Xavi. Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Hasebe. Ronaldinho. It'll be a throw-in. Oh no, what has happened here? Here comes the terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Pedri and Stojkovic. Quarter of an hour played. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Pullet. Valencia still without a single shot on target. Van Bouten. And it's Puyol. Belletti. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's looking wide. This is a promising build-up. And he's certainly onside here. That is great defending, so alert. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good vision. And he was alert to it. Busquets. It's Pedri. Hasebe. Pedri. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Busquets. And they can counter here. Stojkovic on a strong run here. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. Xavi. It's Pedri. Strokes it back. And it's Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi plays it short. Hasebe. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rijkaard. Just past the 40th minute mark. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Hasebe. And it's Pedri. And here's Iniesta. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. He's shifted it to the flank. Hangs, he's rising! That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Xavi. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. And this is Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Forced to go back. Busquets. Now it's Stojkovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stojkovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Stojkovic. Looking for a runner. Messi in acres of space out wide. Cannavaro tries to clear. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Neymar looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread out to the left. And that is out of play. Van Bouten. And Neymar. Played into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great vision. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stojkovic. Busquets. Iniesta. And he was quick to react.
Valencia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Showing good feet. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Valencia really could have done without this.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So this
8,
to extend their lead.
será sustituido por el dorsal 19, Hazard.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Xavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays it in low. Van Bouten gets it away. Valencia have their second corner now. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. The final 5 minutes. And here's the chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's forced to go back. There's the crossfield ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, and the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That's that, the end. Valencia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is...
He'll try from distance! Frustratingly close. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
O'Shea wins the duel this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Stood up well to him there. Busquets. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Pedri. Xavi. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Isco. Valencia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. That's been slipped through. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Cannavaro is a man so noted. Valencia have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Busquets. Isco. Now it's Xavi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri. He's had it taken off him. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, another set play. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And here's Xavi. And it's Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hasebe is the guilty party there. That was mighty close. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. Takes a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Hasebe is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he spark a counter here? Xavi. Now it's Messi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
This is a
de
promising
acréscimo.
build-up. Isco proves just a little bit too strong. Stojkovic. Now there's a fine ball. That is great defending, so alert. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10.
So into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Stojkovic. Eric Garcia concedes a free kick for that. Cannavaro. And it's Ronaldinho.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bale is onto this. And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Hasebe tries to clear. Isco. Xavi. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game has liftoff! Truly super goal, what a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Stojkovic, now it's Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Valencia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Valencia restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
This looks promising.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valencia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Valencia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Busquets. Pinches it off him. Oh, just skip and a chance! Goal! Flamengo! And they get themselves in front! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Flamengo have their lead. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
E o gol! Aos 39 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo
Valencia dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely spread. Messi going after that. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread out to the left. And that's been chance for a shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Header! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Valencia found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And it's Rosicki. He is through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, and the referee brings it to a close. Valencia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ronaldinho claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is...